Well, Matty, you're still in celebration mode, of course, after the weekend, but it's back to business today.
Exactly, try to get over the fuzzy head today, but now boys had a good team run. It's been a good prep. Players have bought into it. Coaching teams worked hard, so we're really excited to get cracking here at Netherdale.
You've had 4 really good sessions, and it's new territory for you and for a lot of the players.
Yeah, it's a new thing for a lot of them. There's only a handful that played in the last South game, so look, the key message is just go out and enjoy it, enjoy the occasion. We're hopeful for a decent sized crowd. I think the players deserve it. Hopefully the Borders gets behind us, and look, it's got to be a tough game, especially for some of these Hawick boys. But no, look, it's been a great prep. We've had 4 good sessions, and I think these players all enjoy the occasion.
And yourself and the team of selectors have finally got down to a 23, which must have been very, very difficult because we tried it and got it wrong. What about yourself?
Yeah, look, we spent a bit of time debating it, and I think that's credit to the players. Probably one of the hardest team selections I've done all season, but it's we've got a clear game plan, what we're looking for in key positions, but the quality is right through the squad. We've got leaders all over the park, and credit for Shaw Muir for captaining the side. He's a great leader and he'll lead by example, and Struan will have a bit of say as vice captain in behind. But when we see the quality of the bench, we're hoping that they can make a big impact. But as you say, it was a tough selection. A lot of quality players missed out, but again, we've got a game in week on Sunday that they'll put their hand in the ring for.
Sean as captain it'd been a major shock if he wasn't, and the front row, all from Hawick, of course. They've worked so well this season, they'll give you a great platform. Yeah,
I think, and to be honest, Stuart, it's easy for me to say, but look, the Hawick hat came off in this sort of selection, and it wasn't just me that picked the team. We had selectors. There's another 3 coaches there, and look, we debated a lot. I like a lot of input in team selections, and we run through everything. And I feel we've picked on form, not just club wise. We've picked on who's performing the best in Nat 1, in the Premiership. Look, we're playing Dwayne Patterson on the wing, but he never made the cut to start with. But injury came, and he's forced his way into the team because of his quality and the way he's trained, and he's not played wing all season, but it's one of them that he's that good a player. We need to fit him in somewhere. So the quality players that we've selected is look, it's probably one of the strongest teams I've been involved in. These group of players are experienced enough to understand what it means to play for the South, even though a lot of them haven't. So we want to continue on where back in 2017 they boys, and to have John and Peter down tonight was a great experience, and get some tales for them. But it showed what it meant back then, and look, that's what we want to do as a coaching team and as a management. Hopefully this stays on, and other coaches come in and take it on, and just keep improving it. And look, we're probably the benchmark now, and we need to set this sort of legacy for this generation of the South, and hopefully we can cement it for years to come.
Not 1 game, but 2 games, of course. So you'll be looking forward to the 21st of May, and then we really can close the season down. It's going to be at Braidholm, hopefully a 3 o'clock kickoff, because that's the 2 winners will be playing each other.
Yeah, hopefully. Obviously the other game's going on this weekend, so it's great that we have an idea what's happening, so we know that we need to win this game to be in the final, and if we do that, it'll be a tough test up in Glasgow. But it's it's great to have that game there as well, and just a bit of an incentive for players that maybe haven't quite made the squad this time, that we're able to bring them in a week on Sunday.
And I think everyone needs the South back in this area, don't they?
Yeah, I think they do, and I've said that for a couple of weeks now, that these players need a platform to play on once Premiership's done, or through the season, and that one that, look, we've got the leagues, but it's that next step. What at the minute is the carrot for these club players that, as you've said, maybe don't want to get a semi-pro, or maybe are near the end of their careers, but still want to have a bit of representation of something. So it's great that the club international's coming back. I think in the Borders at the minute we've got a lot of players that could easily put their hand up for it, and I think this is the starter for it. And if we can keep these players moving forward, and once you get to the back end of this year, that I think there'll definitely be a lot more players put their hand up, and you want that competitiveness to be able to just bring players in and out of the squad, and get them to progress. And look, we want nothing more as coaches to have as many Borderers in a club international team.